Hello everyone, today I will talk something about Chinese food. There are many Chinese restaurants all over the world, but in fact they are not selling the real Chinese food. For example, the fortune cookies. It's very popular in Western countries, but in fact Chinese people never eat it. So today I will introduce something about real Chinese food. Here is a map of China. Chinese food can be classified into eight dish styles by region, just like this. So today I will introduce three typical ones of them. The first one is the Sichuan dish style. The most important feature of it is spicy. Dishes here are all red because they are covered by many kinds of peppers. When I was traveling in this area, just because I can't eat any spicy food, I have to eat cup noodles for every meal. This Sichuan province is the most important producing area of peppers in China. This kind of red pepper is very common and cheap, but in fact, it's not the spiciest pepper in China. Look at the picture next to it. This is the spiciest one. Yes, it's always orange or green, not red, looks not very spicy. But if you put it into the water and take it out some seconds later, the water can be spicy. The last picture shows a special kind of peppers. It only produced in China. I didn't see it in any other countries. Its taste is very special, just like your tongue has been disappeared. And this cook style can cover the strange smelling or taste very well. For example, this kind of crayfish, it lives in the dirty water, so if you cook it in any other ways, it will taste a little bit earthy. But these peppers can cover the earthy taste very well. The spicy crayfish is very popular all over China. The next one is the Northeast dish style. Dishes in this area are very big. If we cook the fish, which is too big to put into the plate, most of us will cut it into pieces. But in this area, people will make a bigger plate for it. All Chinese people eat mutton shashlik. The right picture shows its common dish. Maybe 4 or 5 pieces of mutton on a stick, but only in this area, the mutton shashlik is this big. The picture didn't show the biggest size in this area. The biggest one will be longer than my arm. And people in this area love drinking very much. The alcohol in this area was called as Chinese vodka. The 30% of alcohol concentration is very common in this area. The strongest one can be over 72%. And people in this area think that meal without any alcohol drink can't be called as a meal. Usually, people in north of China always eat noodles because the climate is too cold and too dry to grow rice. But in this area, people always eat rice because in this area there are many snows in winter. Snow can protect the rice and give them enough water. And here is the most important producing area of rice in north of China. The last one is the Southeast dish style. Dishes in this style are very delicate and looks very pretty. For example, this fish is a real fish. Now let's look how to make a fish like this. Firstly, we will clean the fish and cut down the head, and then take out the bones. cut the meat into small pieces, but you can't cut the skin. So it looks like this. And then cover it by starch and fry it. Take it out 2 minutes later and put it into the plate. And then we will make some sauce. Then pour the sauce onto it. It's finished, and you can take it. Another feature of this dish style is soup. The soup is very important in this area. People think a meal without any soup can't count as a meal, and everything can be put into the soup. For example, seafood and vegetables and even fruits. Here is the producing area of green tea in China. Usually the best tea is used to drink, but the second-class tea can be used to cook, always together with seafood, especially with shrimp. This picture is the most famous green tea dishes in China called Longjing shrimp. Food is a very important part of Chinese culture, and we think enjoy the life beginning with enjoying foods. So I hope everyone can enjoy your life. That's all. Thank you for listening.